This question is about the law of conservation of energy, and in this question we will see that this is a mass, a block which is attached with a spring, and you can see that the spring is right now compressed. So this compressed spring will of course will have elastic potential energy, which is equals to 1 over 2 k x square, whereas you know that the x is the extension, or x is a distance from which by which we have moved the spring from its equilibrium position. So this is equilibrium position to its extreme position. So more you will bring the mass away from the equilibrium position, spring will be compressed more and it will gain more elastic potential energy. So when we release the object from this position, from the extreme position, now this kinetic energy will be gained as a result of this. And in this question they say that at this point, at extreme position, at equilibrium position, it have the maximum kinetic energy, so which is equals to 1 over 2 mv square. So if we apply the law of conservation of energy, which means that the loss of one form of energy, which is elastic potential energy, is equals to the gain, the same amount of gain of kinetic energy. All right. So students, in this question we have to find out the displacement or the distance when this object will have a speed v over 2, right? So it, at this point, if it have a speed v over 2, then what is its distance from the equilibrium position in this question? That's what we have to find out. Okay, so go back to the law of conservation of energy. We see that the kinetic energy has been gained due to the loss of potential energy, and that is a formula, is equals to 1 over 2 mv square. And we can further write kx square is equals to mv square, and we can find the v square can be written as k over m into x square. Now from here we can make an expression in which we can link the displacement with velocity. So it will be k over m into x. All right, so x is outside of the square root. Okay, so you see that these two things, the spring constant and the mass of the object, will not change during any like the object will be moving in the motion, so it's not going to change. Now what do we get from this? That the velocity or speed is directly proportional to x. So if the speed is v over 2 at a certain point, so at that, so we are saying v prime is equals to v over 2. So what will be v prime? It is x prime square root of k over m is equals to 1 over 2 into x square root of k over m. So that's simple. If velocity is proportional to x, then when the velocity is halved, it simply means that the displacement is halved as well. So you can cancel this one. So that position will be x over 2. That's why its right option should be B. So at what displacement it is from equilibrium position? So that is x by